Hello friends, welcome back. This is the continuation of my previous video tutorial. There we had started refactoring Hibernate example, and we had introduced a DAO layer as well as service layer, right? So earlier we were coded everything is the client program itself, right? So some of the refactoring we have done for create employee and get employee ID we have done, and get employee from client program we are making call to the our service layer, and service makes call to the our DAO layer, right? And DAO layer here what we are doing here basically we are printing employee information in DAO layer itself, and that is also getting returned, and that's the reason here employee information is getting printed twice, right? So we can make some change on the DAO layer. So if you did not watch my previous video tutorial, that is the part 1 of this video, then I request you to go and watch, then come and watch this video. Then here what I am going to do, here I am going to write a return if employee not null, that means employee exists with this ID which is provided by the client on the database side, and this employee I would like to return, else I would like to print this message, and here this is going to return as null, right? Now let's go back and run this client program. So if I call get employee by ID, and here we are passing the ID as 1, and if you look into the database we have only one employee with ID 1. If I run this application, then Hibernate is going to fire a trigger a select query, and here you can see employee information is getting printed whose ID is 1. So two API we have refactor. Now next API we have a update employee by ID, and here you can see update employee by ID. We have to, what we can do here, we can pass employee service, and from here employee service we can make call to the update employees whose salary is 1, and we are going to update with the new salary. So right now salary is 50,000, so let's make it 60,000. So I would like to update his salary by 60,000, right? So now if you call to the service layer, service makes call to the DAO, and DAO here we are basically just updating employee. So here we are getting the new salary, right? New salary we are setting, and we are just updating employee status with the new salary, right? So let's check it out how it works. So if I go, and so at this time Hibernate is going to trigger two queries, first select and then update, right? So if I go to the console, then here you can see first select and second is update query. If you go and refresh, they will see salary will become 60. So let me select this. There is problem. So now salary is 60,000. So update is working perfectly fine. Now go to the client program again, and here one API is still pending to test, and that is nothing but a delete employee by ID, right? So delete employee by ID, go to here and remove all those stuff, and here this is gonna take a reference as employee service, and employee service dot, I would say delete employee by ID. I'm going to pass 1, right? So currently we have only one employee's ID is 1. If I run, then this employee should be deleted from the database, and here you can see employee has Hibernate has triggered select query. After that delete query has been fired, and if you go and refresh, employee is deleted from the database. So this is the way to basically you code in the industry, right? In IT industry. So here now tomorrow if you want to implement MVC application, then you have already DAO layer as well as service layer, right? In service, why I have introduced service layer? Because a lot of business logic you can write in the service layer. business logic we should not write in the DAO layer. That's why we have a one extra layer. So if you have an MVC application, like you have a presentation layer which we might implement in the JSP, and from JSP you makes call to the controller, that may be a servlet or a stars or any some other framework, and from DAO you makes call to the your service layer, and service will interact with the DAO, and DAO finally talks to the database. So there so basically we have a layered architecture, right? So that's it we wanted to discuss in this video tutorial. And previous video tutorial we have learned how we can perform a CRUD operation by introducing DAO layer as well as service layer in Hibernate application. So I hope you enjoyed learning this video. This code you will get on the GitHub, and GitHub location I will specify in the video description itself. And this code also I'm going to post on my newly created blog, that is here. If you go and try to hit this URL, kkjavatutorials.blogspot.com. so this is the this is the blog which I have created recently. So this all things which we are learning in the Hibernate I am going to post in this tab, Hibernate 5 tab, right? And some of the things already I have posted, and some of the things are pending. So the pending things I am going to post very soon. So thanks for watching this video, and see you next video tutorial.